too. Go to the channel. Click. And I'll throw something else to you if you want. We can talk about whatever you want. I just need something to throw to you that you can. Okay, I can lead in with that. I can say, with the defense, some of the points in the night are going to be really defensive. But more on that here. Right. Coming off a win last week against Oklahoma.
Okay.
Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, sound check.
I can hear him pretty good. Can you hear me at all?
I can.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I can hear you in my right ear.
Okay.
But not my left.
Okay. Testing 1. Say something.
I started at quarterback. We got number 12, Nathan Giles. Backup is number 5, Keegan Campazano.
Yeah, I just need to go up. Like it feels like it's very, very faint. That's the only difference. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
That's
Pardon?
still the same.
Minute and a half. Okay, minute and a half. We got to figure this out. It just feels dead. Like I just feel like I'm talking and I can't hear anybody else. Test, 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 test. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing, 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 testing. 1 minute. Testing 1. I can hear. That's better right now. Now, whatever you just did, I can hear myself better, but
only in my right ear.
Yeah, that's same. I'm the same way. I'm only here.
Only in the right can I hear.
Testing 1, 2. Test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Todd. Pizza and pulled pork at the snack bar.
Wow.
No, that's what they just asked me to make the announcement. Here we go.
Oh, you want me to announce that?
Good evening, Wolfpack fans. We're going to go a little Friday Night Lights. Welcome, except we're going Thursday edition. I'm Jim Muncie, joined by Rob Hoyle here in the booth, and we have the Bonita Bearcats in the house tonight. Rob, what do you think about Bonita?
Well, whenever I think about Thursday football, it always reminds me of Bonita. Because if you're old enough to remember going to Wolfpack football games 15, 20 years ago, we also have to play our home games at Bonita High School. And if Bonita had the home game on Friday, that meant that Claremont had to play on Thursday. So, if the Steelers and the Browns can do it, why not us?
Absolutely. We've got our Wolfpack that just came on the field. The coin toss has already happened. And it looks like we are just about ready for some football. Wolfpack will be kicking off tonight. Back receive for Bonita. Number 4 and number 22. That 4 is going to be Ryder Kadam. And number 22 is Joe Parra. Joe Parra will be a definite player for the Bonita Bearcats tonight. He touches the ball quite a bit. Back to kick. Number 12, Nathan Giles. We're getting ready to start here. Again, Friday Night Lights, thank you very much for joining us all across the country. We have people in Indiana, down in Georgia, all over the country. Thank you for staying up late with us. I'd like to say Friday Night Lights, Friday night after dark, but it's Thursday night after dark. Maybe a little late to work tomorrow. Here we go, Giles. Giles with a punch kick. Parra takes the ball at about the 10-yard line. Going to be tackled right about the 20s. Well, let's go 29-yard line. So 1st and 10 Bearcats.
That was Anthony Alvarado in there to make the stop. Bonita's going to start with the ball at their own 29-yard line.
And coming out as quarterback right now is number 9, Daniel Andrade. Very, very tall, 6'4", 210-pound quarterback for Bonita. Definitely seasoned quarterback. Likes to throw the ball all over the yard.
He definitely does. He's got over 1,000 yards of passing so far. In just 5 games, he's averaging 203 yards per game throwing the ball.
Let's see what the Wolfpack can dial up on defense. He's going to roll to his right. Pass is going to be complete to number 4. That's Ryder Kadam.
Alvarado and Campuzano were there to finally bring him down, but not after a big game.
It was a nice little rollout to the right, and Kadam just found the hole in the zone. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on the Wolfpack 45-yard line.
Yes, Caden. Yes, Caden.
Campuzano came in on that linebacker blitz, was in his face as he threw it. Still made the completion, though.
Pass is complete to Bradshaw. He's going to pick up about 13 yards on the play, be another Bonita first down. Just what we said, Andrade likes to sling it around the yard.
Yeah, the passing game is going to be the big challenge for Claremont's defense tonight. They average 212 yards passing and only 140 yards rushing per game. They're a passing team.
First down from the 34-yard line. Run inside. It's going to be a handoff. I believe that's going to be McHale. Oh, nope, that's going to be number 10, Connor Spina.
You get to see the running back, Connor Spina. He doesn't get the bulk of their carries, but he gets enough. He's 6'1", 240. He's a big load. Probably gets a lot of goal line work as well. He's averaging 54 yards per game, and he's got 4 touchdowns rushing on the season.
Probably very short yardage back. He's a big guy. All right, second down and 5 for the Bearcats. Wolfpack come out in a 4-3 defense. Be another pass. It's going to be a complete again out to number 13. It's going to be Bradshaw. Once again, it's going to be enough for a first down. The Bearcats are marching right down the field.
That was Oliver on the tackle. They're giving a little bit of cushion on those outside receivers.
It's almost as if they're feeling them out to see what they're going to be able to do, but I think their idea is bend, don't break, and just not give up the big play.
I was just thinking, bend in the middle of the field, bend, don't break. Just don't let them get behind you, and then let things sort of compress here in the red zone, which is where they are. Tighten up, try to keep them out of the end zone.
First and 10 from about the 21-yard line. Be a handoff inside. Oh. Somebody's got his ankle down there. I want to say that's Escada.
How about Brian Escada on that play? He got low and wrapped him up around the ankles to stop him for no gain. It's going to be second. Well, it looks like he may have gotten a few yards out of it. Probably 2nd and 7.
Second and 7, long 7, short 8. Well, we'll see. Just running enough to keep everybody honest. You got trips to the right-hand side
Fight,
out
zebra.
here.
Fight, missile, zebra. Fight, missile, zebra. Missile, missile, missile.
It's a good comeback route there by number 14. That's Georgie Markosian.
There's Lyman upfield.
Markosian's going to be back about the 3-yard line. It's going to be first and goal for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Markosian, he gets them in chunks. They're usually longer passes to him. He's got 4 catching touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, there was a kind of a could have been a hold call on that one, but being a rollout, it makes it a little bit easier to see everything. So we have to go with the idea. It's going to be first and goal right now. Bonita hurries to the line. Split backs. It's going to be a handoff inside to number 5, and he's going to be stopped. He is wrapped up right away.
Oh, that was Brandon Cole. Brandon Cole, quick to fill the gap. He picked him up like a sled and drove him to the ground.
I was hoping we get to call his name soon. Wow, he had a great game last week against Altaloma.
He did on both sides of the ball. He had double-digit tackles, and that, if you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch the Altaloma game. He just ran through a person standing on the goal line for a touchdown.
All right, same setup right here. It's going to be a handoff going 5 the other way. And he's going to be, I believe, in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown, Bonita. So Bonita jumps on the board first. 8:54 to go in the first quarter. That's going to be a 2-yard touchdown run by number 5. That's going to be Cole Parra. I believe Cole Parra is brother of Joe.
Yeah, Cole and Joe are brothers. Joe's the senior, Cole is the sophomore. Well, a good opening drive for the Bearcats, I have to admit. In fact, in talking to defensive coordinator Anthony Heil this week, his keys to the game, number 1 was going to be the stop the run. Stopping the run, that's what we did last week versus Altaloma. And to put it in his words, that's who we are. That's Claremont defense, is the team that can stop the run. Number 2, they're going to have to shut down number 3. Number 3 is their star receiver, Noah McHale. He's 6'3", 210 pounds. He catches a lot of balls, and he runs a lot of balls. So they're going to have to focus on him. And then the third key defensively is to get turnovers. So while their quarterback has thrown for a lot of yards and thrown for a lot of touchdowns, he's also thrown 7 interceptions in 5 games.
And Bonita on that drive went 8 plays, 71 yards, culminating in a 2-yard touchdown run by Cole Parra. And they lead 7-0. Wolfpack come out right now, getting the ball for their first time tonight. Thank you again for our statistician from Indiana, Mr. Brian Nearing.
Let's go.
Ball's picked up by Campuzano right about the 30-yard lines where the Wolfpack will take over. A little pooch kick. See a lot more of that in high school nowadays, trying to get an extra possession here and there. All right, Wolfpack coming out with Giles as quarterback. Seeing Brandon Cole out on the field right now, coming out as the running back, along with Campuzano, so they're going a little heavy set. Ball's handed off to Campuzano, going around the right side. He's going to make a cut inside. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on the play. Good run. Great blocking on the right-hand side of the offensive line.
He's so good at that. He's so good at making the first contact with the first defender, usually past the line of scrimmage, and he's strong enough to get 2 or 3 more yards beyond that. You know, with receivers, they talk about yards after the catch. With Caden Campuzano, it's yards after contact.
And that's we have Tyler Bay looks like he's into the game right now, and Zach Leeper also checking in. Full house in the backfield. And we're going to get a little motion. It's going to be a little offsides on the Bearcats, and the Wolfpack do a really good job with that. I noticed last week with Altaloma, they got them to jump a couple times as well.
A couple times they got a little anxious. I remember there was a particular play where it was 3rd and 7, an important conversion for the Wolfpack. They got the Braves to jump, making it an easily convertible 3rd and 2. Here it just gives them the first down.
First down for the Wolfpack on their own 41-yard line. Kenny Ford quickly coming back in. Number 13. We're going to go triple. 3 receivers to the left. And I want to say there's going to be a timeout, Wolfpack. I can see that coming too. All the receivers were in the backfield. There were 7 people in the backfield. The 5 linemen and every single eligible receiver was in the backfield. And that's not legal. All right, so let's give a few shout-outs right here in our first timeout. We want to recognize our platinum sponsors at Stephanie Bradhurst from Casa Colina, Lisa Castro from Castro Hospice, Angie Kocharian from Allstate Insurance, Metro Honda and Metro Acura. Thank you very much for all of your support as platinum sponsors. We'll get to some of our other sponsors as the game goes through. But again, thank you to those, Stephanie Bradhurst, Lisa Castro, Angie Kocharian, and Metro Honda and Metro Acura.
So the Bearcats come into this game with a record of 3-2. Their coach Bo Beatty started with a loss to Monrovia, then a win over Modern Academy East Las Vegas, a loss to LaSalle. They beat San Dimas, and then last week a close one, 28-27 over Los Osos.
All right, so that was a first down play. That's going to give about a yard gain, we'll call it. It's maybe 2 yards. Let's go 2 yards with it. We're going to second down and 8. At the end of the first quarter here, we are going to have a special interview tonight. We'll get more of that information to you very shortly.
That was Brandon Cole with a short run to the left for a couple yards.
All right, second down and 8. Wolfpack have, what do they call, doubles, 2 receivers on each side. Ball to Giles. He's looking to get to Campuzano outside. Campuzano's going to stay inbounds. He's going to slip a tackle and pick up the first down.
Nice. There it is. Campuzano with yards after contact. That double effort was enough to move him past the sticks.
Great job. He was going to be stopped about 3 yards short. And just the second effort, shook the tackle by number 4, Cadam, and was able to pick up the first down.
Not only shaking the tackle, but keeping his balance and toe-tapping that sideline to stay in bounds. he was just a couple inches from stepping out and being short of the line of game.
Got a quick shout out from Emily Nearing watching Indiana. She says, "Go Pack." So we will see what's going on here on this first play. Oh, look at the offensive line just push. Love it. It's going to be a 3-yard pickup for Campuzano.
And we do have a line. Our offensive line is strong. It's senior leadership. And at least last week or in the Altaloma game, they, at the end of every play, once the pile of dust faded, you saw all 5 of our linemen just a few yards down the field. That is one thing that we have over Bonita, I would say, is size on the line.
Yeah, I think as the game wears on, I think that's going to play a big factor. All right, so Giles in the gun with Caden Campuzano offset right. Alvarado in motion. Alvarado. Nice route. Good pickup by Giles.
Nice sideline catch by Alvarado, right about the 41-yard line.
What goes unnoticed on that play, I don't know if you noticed it if you're watching at home, Caden Campuzano stayed in the backfield and had a great backside block that really freed up Giles to have a little extra time.
After the gain is 3rd and 2 for Claremont. And once again, Caden is met in the backfield by 2 Bearcats for what could have been a loss, but instead twists, turns, pushes his way forward. It's going to be close to a first down.
They're going to give it to him. First down, Wolfpack. 4:51 to play in the first quarter. Wolfpack driving. Coach Ryan Campuzano barking out play to Nathan Giles. See Cole Martinez coming back in, Alvarado, Kenny Ford coming back onto the field. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. Yeah, I thought it was first down.
Well, they haven't.
Oh, maybe they're going to do a measurement, but I thought he signaled first down.
The head referee did motion. He gave the signal for a first down. They haven't moved the chains yet for some reason, and now Claremont is moving their huddle backwards. That's not a good sign. Unless there was a penalty that we didn't see.
That's possible. I don't see that either. But Coach Hiles out on the field asking, why. Maybe it looks like they're going to do a measurement.
He already gave the signal for a first down.
Yeah.
Here they come with the chains now. They did this last week at Altaloma. Brought the measurement out really for no reason because by about 1.5 feet, it ended up being the first down.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This one is a lot closer. And in fact, Claremont's going to come up about 6 inches short.
Well, it's going to bring up 3rd down. What does that bring up? 4th down? I've lost track.
It's going to be 4th down and about 6 inches. So what do you do here, folks? Do you punt it, or do you go for it on 4th and less than a yard?
I'd have to believe that they're going to go for it right here. I think you can't, with a team that throws the ball the way they do and moves the ball down the field, you can't give them too many opportunities.
And the horses that we have up on the front line.
That's going to be a first down.
You could easily push your way forward for a yard whenever you need to.
And that's going to be a first down.
I mean, if you play this game out in your head, you got to think it's going to be a pretty high-scoring game. If you're going to keep up with Bonita, you got to go for it on plays like that.
Absolutely. So we have about 4:38 to play. We do have a special guest with us this evening that we will be talking to here at the in-between quarters. And we'll get a little more information to you as we go. But we want to say hi to Oliver Fowler. How you doing, Oliver?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing well. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. We will we'll be able to talk to you here in just a moment, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Okay. All right, 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack. Looking about the 36-yard line. Giles step back. Looks like he's throwing. He's got to run. He's going to run. He's going to run. He's got to run. And at the last minute decides I'm going to turn the jets on and get about 8 yards. Did a great job there running around the edge.
Terrific job by Nathan to use his legs to extend that play. He had 2 Bearcats in the backfield chasing him down. But he's quick. He's quick to escape that pressure, moved it out to the sidelines, but he kept his eyes downfield the whole time. And once he realized there was nothing there, all he had to do is take a few more steps and gain 8 yards.
That's the maturation you've seen of him, because last year that would have been a quick dump off or a quick just take off, and he was able to look to see if there was a better play coming. So he's definitely growing into that position.
Absolutely.
Second down and a long 1, maybe short 2. Offensive line. He's going to run behind the right-hand side of the line. There's Caden again. It's going to be no gain, it looks like, about 3rd down. On that right side, we have Carson Mowbray at tackle, and I believe is that Kochari?
Alex Kocharian is right next to him at right guard, yeah.
All right, that's a lot of beef right there.
I won't say who's who, but one of them weighs 230 and one of them weighs 290.
Yeah. When you see it, you'll know.
It's all muscle.
It's all muscle. If you see him in the weight room, which you do, I'm pretty sure
it's all muscle.
It's all muscle. 3rd down. And about 2. We're going to have Zach Leeper going in motion. Giles is going to roll left. He's going to try to pick up the 1st down, and he does. It's a great job by Giles not to try to extend the play too much. Just get the 1st down, live to see another day.
And once again, good using his legs, but you notice he was patient. He wasn't running full speed to get the 1st down. He was looking for a play, but to run and to get the 1st down himself was that was always plan B on that.
Which is great when you realize that they are just eating up clock as well. I think this has got to be part of the game plan.
If you can keep Bonita's offense off the field, it's pretty hard for them to score.
1st down, 10 yards to go from the 22-yard line.
So great protection for Giles.
Nice job.
Well, man-to-man, that offensive line had their guys held up, creating plenty of holes for Giles to bob and weave and jump ahead for about 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, that's going to pose a problem, I believe, for the backers for Bonita. They're in that, do we let him drive? Because he knows he's going to take off. Can they drop to their locations, or are they going to have to stay home a little bit and about 8 yards deep?
That might be part of the misdirection, because it's no secret that Caden Campuzano is the main benefactor of our offense. Most of our offense runs through Caden because he is that good. And Giles is not known as a running quarterback, so if that's your X factor in this game, maybe they haven't prepped for it.
Well, I see what Leeper's got one-on-one coverage out here. It's going to be a handoff inside. It's going to be really close to a 1st down. I believe it's going to be just a bit short. Oh, one official saying 1st down. Oh, we'll wait to see if it's so true this time. And it is 1st down, Wolfpack. So, Oliver, let me ask you a question. Where are you going to school right now?
Currently El Roble Intermediate.
El Roble. What grade are you?
Go Panthers.
I'm in 7th grade.
7th grade. So this is your 1st year at El Roble.
Yes, sir.
Anything exciting happening so far with you down there?
Definitely one of the most exciting things, making the football team. That was a very energizing moment.
That's outstanding.
And also, he makes the touchdown.
Zach Leeper.
That's what I call hustle.
You've got that call right there from Oliver Fowler. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Nathan Giles, 10-yard pass to Zach Leeper for the touchdown.
Found Zach Leeper in the flat. Zach made a great catch and stiff-armed the defender to push both of them into the end zone.
All right, so going back to you, Oliver, you said you made the flag football team here down at El Roble.
Yes, sir.
And do you play any other sports?
I play baseball currently. I play as catcher, and I play second base, and sometimes pitching.
Oh, outstanding. Got to be versatile in everything that you're doing. That's great.
Yep.
Have you had the opportunity to go play in Little League and play anywhere down there with the Claremont Little League?
Yes, I have. I currently play juniors, However, I do not play at College Park anymore. I play at currently Griffith Park, but it's known that we will be consistently moving across other like fields in different cities. I think that's really cool that we get to explore different areas and like see what it's all about and what all the other teams are about.
That's great. That's what it's all about, is being able to get out and go see. It's nice when you play at home, but it's always nice when you go out and see other parts of the city. All right, Nathan Giles here with 1:38 to play. Wolfpack no good on the extra point. Still trail Bonita 7-6.
So on that extra point, there was a muffled snap. Claremont just jumped on top of the ball, failed to try the extra point. So the score is going to be 7-6, Bonita.
And Bonita's going to return the ball approximately 15 yards. On Claremont's scoring drive, it was 13 plays, 69 yards they go, culminating in a 10-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Giles to Zach Leeper. So thank you very much, Coach Statistician Brian Nearing from Indiana. Appreciate that. And we have 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. So what have you seen so far tonight, Oliver? What do you like about what you've seen?
What I like is definitely the Wolfpack's hustle, because I know they're fiercely determined, as I've seen over the years, and they're a really great selection of students that come to this school, and I just think that's a pretty beautiful thing.
That's awesome. That's a great observation. Right? How old are you? 22?
12 years old, sir.
12 years old. Good observations. Right now we have a blackout going on tonight, again, for our Bonita game. And next week we have senior night, so hopefully you'll join us for that. That'll be back on Friday night next week. So we have 1:33 to play, 7-6 Bonita. Timeout on the field. So, Oliver, you were talking about playing flag football. You have a lot of different positions in that. What are your coaches like?
My coach at El Roble, he's definitely encouraging, and he loves hustle. And when we slack off, he tells us, I can be that coach. I mean, it's totally okay if you just want to like have fun, win or lose, or are you determined to win? He said to us, raise your hand if you just want me to be that coach. And none of us will.
That's good. So you guys have that determination.
Yep.
That's great. All right, first down for the Bearcats, back on the field. Back at quarterback is Daniel Andrade, senior 6'4", 205-pound quarterback for Bonita. It's going to be a handoff inside. Boy, someone shot the gap there. Want to see if that's Tyler Bay?
That was Tyler Bay again. That's his signature move. That's the wrestler in him, getting in quick and low and shooting for the ankles, and it usually results in a tackle.
First down and it could be second down and about 4 for the Bearcats. They have trips out to the right-hand side out here, stack trips. Don't usually see that in high school. It's going to be a screen pass. Going to be incomplete. Ball was thrown forward. But right there on it, in case it wasn't, was Caden Campazano.
Trying for Marcosian. I don't know if the ball slipped out of his hand or what. It bounced well short of the receiver.
I think he watered the field last night. All right, bring it up. Third down and 4 for the Bearcats. And there's about a minute left. I'm trying to watch. I think. Yeah, 1 minute left on the clock.
Here's a chance for Coach Anthony Heil to dial up the perfect defense to stop this team on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, and I have to believe that it's not just about getting the first down. They may take a shot here. Alvarado comes up. Now he backs off.
They've got 6 people up on the line. Pressure pulled back, but not before.
They call him in the grasp. It's a great job of the Wolfpack. Who was that?
Tyler Bay. No, that was Seth Gonzalez.
Seth Gonzalez.
The birthday boy, Seth Gonzalez.
Happy birthday, Seth Gonzalez. Nothing like getting a sack on your birthday.
Wrapped himself around the quarterback, held him there long enough to where he was considered down and in the grass. The pass didn't count. That goes for a sack. I would say they dialed up the perfect defense for 3rd and 4.
Absolutely. Oliver, on this situation right here, Oliver, what would you like to see the Wolfpack do coming out on the first play?
Definitely on the first play. I know this already. I'm going to see some hustle, and I always love to see that. And another thing about the Wolfpack is that you can hear in the crowd everybody chanting, just having a lot of good energy out here tonight.
I have to agree with you. We have had some great crowds we've only had 2 home games, but both of them have been great crowds. I'm looking at this tonight, and it looks like a pretty full house as well. So I have to agree with you.
And the Claremont Crazy section, that's down over there on the east side of our stands. Those are all the students. That's the Claremont Crazies. We need to give them something to get crazy about here.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. We also want to, while we have a little bit of timeout, we're going into the end of the quarter. So we have a 7-6 score going to the second quarter. What we want to say, a very special thank you to Dr. Victor Alvarez from Pomona Valley Hospital Medical Center. He's a doctor who's giving up his time to be here at every game, kind of like old Doc Stiles used to do at every game, just kind of donating his time to be here and helping out Coach Snap in the athletic training office and the sports medicine. And you saw the donation. If you didn't see it, there was a donation made back to Coach Snap for over $3,000, and that's something that we've been having a really good connection with Pomona Valley Hospital Medical Center. So thank you very much for Dr. Victor Alvarez with everything you're doing for the Wolfpack football. All right, we got a couple more sponsors here. Our gold sponsors are Sarah Griffin Real Estate Consultants, Yacina Arias from Gold Line, Hal Hargrave with Be Perfect, spinal cord injury. Those are our gold sponsors. Our silver sponsors, Amanda Thompson at My Gym, Kim Piro, We Got 'Em Tees, great for Letterman's jackets, Steven Torres, Lost Levels Arcade, Marissa Hernandez at Claremont Modern Dentistry, Monique Ott from Hot Homes, Jeremiah Huggins from Sprouts, and Michelle Torres from O'Brien's right down the street from us. Thank you again for all of your support of Wolfpack football. Wolfpack take over, 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line. Pickup of about 2 yards on the play, 2.5. Well, we're going to give him 3. We're going to go 2nd down and about 7 on the play. Oliver, let me ask you this: when you are playing at El Roble, who's your coach down there?
My coach?
Yeah, what's his name? Okay, we'll come back to that. It's all right, as long as he loves the hustle, that's all that matters. But I'm sure you know a few people down there. You know Miss Epling.
Yes.
And you know a lot of their family are here up here at cheerleaders, and her husband used to coach here at Claremont. So what's it like at El Roble being a 7th grader down there?
Being a 7th grader down there, it's kind of like it's your first day. It's your first day at middle school, right? It's a lot of new things, like mainly because you have to go to class, and over the years it becomes more simpler, if that's a word. But yeah, I've gotten to ease into it. But being a 7th grader, it's pretty fun. It's very different from elementary school.
That's great. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're having a good time down there. All right, 3rd down here for the Wolfpack at about 7. Giles back to pass. And he's going to throw the ball away. It's going to bring up a 4th down punting situation for the Wolfpack right here. Oliver, I want to say thank you very much for coming and joining us up here in the booth tonight. Hopefully you had a good time with that, and we want to say thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great time. That's Oliver Fowler joining us in the booth tonight from El Roble, giving us a little lowdown on what's going on at the Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
For a couple years, and then you can say, go Pack.
Yeah. All right, so looks like the punting unit is out. Is that Castro, I believe, that's back punting?
Logan Castro, the punter, number 14. And Brian Bradshaw back to receive for the Bearcats. Takes a good Wolfpack bounce, dangerously close to Bradshaw's legs when it skipped by.
I really thought he was going to try to pick it up.
Well, and if it did, it almost hit him in the legs, too. Then it would have been a live ball.
Yeah.
But instead, it's down at the 25-yard line. That's where Bonita will take over.
It's a 46-yard punt. Bonita takes over on the 25-yard line. Thank you again from our statistician, from Indiana. Oh, ball is going to be incomplete. Great close on that. Who was that?
Great defense by the safety, Kenny Ford, to break up that catch.
That was a great job. Kenny Ford really has kind of come on his own the last couple of games. I know at Colony when I had the game, I know he had an interception and played real well, and I think he played well last week as well.
He did. He really stepped up. He got an interception in last week's game versus Altaloma and has earned a spot here in the secondary. When Dryden rolls out, plenty of time to throw. Finds his wide open receiver as well.
Good tackle out there. I believe that's Oliver.
Yeah, well, they were covering number 4, Ryden Kandam, on the deep route, and that left the underneath open.
Yeah, they seem to have pretty good success when he rolls out. Kind of plays only half the field, but puts a lot of pressure on the safeties. First and 10 for the Bearcats from the 42-yard line. Oh, tackle by Caden Campazano on number 10. It's Connor Spina again.
Connor Spina, the big boy, he had quite a bit of room to run on that play. I think they were worried about the receivers.
I think the linebackers had peeled a little bit, thinking it was going to be a pass right away.
Yeah. Well, when you set up with 4 receivers, you got to respect the pass, and that opens up the run. They do it again here to. They do it again. I think it was Brian Escada who wrapped them up at the line of scrimmage, but not before taking a ride for a couple yards.
Going back to the sack, I think Seth Gonzalez did the same thing. he had both feet, but the guy was still upright. But he had him long enough to call for the in the grasp. So, second down and 6 for the Bearcats. All right. If you haven't yet, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Help us out. That pass is incomplete. Andrade's pass. He looked like he was trying to set a screen up to the left-hand side.
That was Noah McHale. To be honest, from here it looked like a catch, but the side judge called it incomplete.
And third down and 6.
Here we go again. 3rd and long for the Bearcats.
Do they dial something up again? Are they in 2-down territory? Andrade in the backfield. And pass is going to be off target. Pass was intended, I think, for number 14, if I'm correct.
It was number 14.
It's Marcosian.
And it may have, they got some pressure. There were some Wolfpack players in his face as he threw it. I don't know if maybe they.
Left defensive end came flying off the edge.
I don't know if they got a tip on the ball or maybe a little chip on the arm, but it was a short throw and it was clearly off the mark.
So it looks like Bonita's going to settle for a punt here from number 4, Ryder Cadam, and Caden Campazano back to receive. But you never know. Bonita's only 2.3 miles away. This used to be a pretty big rivalry. Last year, Bonita handled us pretty well, 27-0.
I mean, for years, this was our closest school and our biggest rivalry, maybe beyond Damien.
And fair catch by Campuzano about the 14-yard line where the Wolfpack will take over. 8:49 to play in the first half. We also have a DJ tonight. Boy, the Crazies, it does look pretty packed down there. That's good to see. Feel bad for anybody who's sitting down behind them. They stand the entire game. All right, Wolfpack come out off the sideline straight into the play. Brandon Cole in the backfield along with Campuzano. Is that Dunphy out right?
Dunphy's normally lines up as a tight end. He's out there at the wide receiver spot right now. That's a swing route to Caden Campuzano.
It's a great block on the outside. Trying to see the number. I want to say it was Kenny Ford.
He made good contact with the DB who finally brought him down. I think Caden won that hit.
Yes. It was a great job, whoever the outside the slot receiver came at just really locked up his guy. But what was great is he knew when Caden had passed him and didn't get the hold. Just let him go and knew he was already past the play. Oh, they gave him the first down. So we're going to go 1st and 10 Wolfpack from the 25-yard line.
We got movement. We got movement on both sides. When that happens, they usually call it on the offense.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what they're going to. The referees are getting together because the offense may have been drawn off. We'll see who jumped first. We'll see what the ball's going on. It's going to be offsides encroachment against Bonita.
Wow.
And that does not usually happen. Anytime the offensive guy moves, it's usually on the offense.
Well, don't tell the officials, but I saw one of our running backs flinch on that play.
All right, that's going to help the Wolfpack out here. Be 1st and 5 from the 30-yard line. The last punt was a 29-yard punch punt by Cadam that set the Wolfpack up.
He's got Ford and Leaper. Wide out to his left. Throws one to Leaper. Evades the first tackler. It takes a couple more before they finally bring him down at the 50.
It's a great job by Leaper.
And a flag is thrown right at the point of the tackle. We'll see what that comes with.
That could be a late hit out of bounds.
Could be a face mask.
We'll see if they're going to tack on at least 15 more. We'll see where it happens. Right now, that was a 20-yard completion, catch and run. We'll see what they're gonna do here. Waiting for the official. I'm trying to look for the white hat. Where's he at? Oh, he's over talking. And here's the call from the official. Here, personal foul targeting against Bonita.
And as we know, that comes with other penalties, too.
It definitely does. In high school, there's no review to see whether or not it's an ejection or not. It's an automatic disqualification. So we'll have to see who that was, because if that was one of their big guys in the backside, that could be a big hit for Bonita.
And is it right to say that he is ejected not only from this game but from their next game?
That is correct, yes. So it's not a half situation like it is in college. It's completely the entire game. So he'll miss this game and the next game.
Well, that moves the ball all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Oh, they brought the house that time. Giles it was a 3-step and had to get rid of it. He didn't have a lot of time.
There are 6 Bearcats in the backfield at the end of that play.
Yeah, they just overwhelmed the offensive line, brought more than we were blocking. On a 3-step drop, he has to get rid of it. It's almost like he didn't like what he saw. It held on to that extra split second. So that's going to put it back about 2nd down and 17 right now for the Wolfpack. This also comes down to a point, too, that with 7 minutes to play in the first half. Wolfpack are just looking to get down the field, get any points on the board they can.
They bring it again, but this time they have a screen. They got the perfect offensive play for it. That's Caden Campuzano moving down the left side of the field. He's past the first down marker. Rumbles all the way inside the 15-yard line. What a play.
The way that was set up was beautiful. Giles looked left, came back right. They motioned Kenny Ford away from the screen side. It's a great job.
Well, offensive coordinator Ryan Campuzano, he's playing 3D chess with the Bearcats. You almost think that the play before was a setup for that one. Let him come in, get the sack, and then set him up with the screen pass.
And I think he thought they're going to bring pressure again. Let's do something to get him out. Great play call for the time. First down from the 15-yard line for the Wolfpack. One-on-one coverage out here with Leaper. Campuzano's going to gain about maybe a yard out of that over the left side. Going to be tackled by big number 67. Number 5, that's going to be Cole Para.
Sometimes people ask me, why do they keep running the ball up the middle? Why do they run the ball up the middle? They're only getting a yard. They're only getting 2 yards. What they don't understand that when you have the big hogs on your offensive line like we do, like we have our left tackle weighs in at 270. That wears out a defensive line over the course of the game. And if you can tire them out now, you can have your way with them in the fourth quarter when you need to.
There's Nathan Giles. He decides to pull it, follows Campuzano up the hole, dives forward. He's going to be able to pick up close to the first down. We'll see where they mark it.
You're marking it at the 8. He's going to be short.
He'll be short by about 2-3 yards.
Yeah.
Be third down and 3. Third down and 3. And this is one of those situations where I have to believe that you're going to take points at fourth down.
I mean, especially after missing the point after try on the last touchdown, you want to have the lead. Whether it's by touchdown or field goal, obviously you'd rather have the touchdown. I don't think he's going to get there. I think he's going to be a yard short.
I believe so. He's going to be just short, about a yard. You're right. This I think Coach Heil's thinking bigger right here. Fourth down and 1. And they're going to call timeout. Timeout Wolfpack. That's going to be, I believe, their last timeout of the half.
But, that's a good timeout. With 4 minutes, 44 seconds left in the half, you can't take him with you into the second half. And this is an important play.
And they will get the ball to start the second half as well.
It's an important play. It's worth taking time to think about it. If you kick the field goal here, take the 3 points, and be up by 2, 7-9, or do you roll the dice, try to get a couple yards with that big offensive line of yours, and keep the drive going?
Yeah, I think right now, in the past, what we've seen is they will come up to the line, tight set, and hand the ball to Campuzano, and he'll bounce it outside. We'll see what they do here, but you just saw a few shots of our crazies down there. It's a blackout night here. We have a DJ rolling. Cheerleaders are getting their thing done.
Well, Caden averages 7 yards per carry. I'm not sure he's averaging that yet tonight, but if he can get 2, it'll be worth it on this play. Then again, they may take the ball somewhere else. They fake it to him. Instead, it's a rollout.
Oh! He almost got there. That
was a rollout to number 35.
Tyler
Bay, the fullback, who had open space in front of him. All he had to do was keep his balance, and he would have gone in for the touchdown.
Oh, I'm sure they'll give him a hard time at film this week.
Instead, he's down at the 1, but the gamble pays off. The Claremont drive is still alive.
And the best part, too, the clock continues to move.
And this time they give it to Campy.
Campuzano, touchdown, Wolfpack. Campuzano falls right up the gut. He got initial contact got initial contact probably about the 2-yard line and absolutely drove them into the end zone.
Well, I love that play call. I love the play call. The fake to Campuzano and the rollout pass to the fullback. No one expected it.
Nobody. And that also puts it in their head now on could be in another situation. What are they going to do again? Here they're going for 2. Put them up 7. Right now they're up 5.
It makes sense. No reason being up 6.
Touchdown, 2-point conversion. That ball, is that Dunphy?
That is Ryan Dunphy.
Ryan Dunphy. Great job, Ryan Dunphy. Absolute. All right.
Ryan Dunphy, the junior, the 6'3 junior, getting on the scoreboard for the Wolfpack, getting them up 14-7.
Wolfpack, get even again. Go ahead, 14-7. All right, a few more sponsorships here real quick for our bronze sponsorships. We want to say thank you to Marina Ramirez from Marina 21 Prime Realtors, Harek family and the Haneker family, Stephanie Johnson from Growth Family Sponsors, LeBay Alumni Sponsors, Lisa Lewis from Perry Thomas Construction, Nancy Telford from Telford Real Estate, Jason Anagian from Village Abbey, and also Ryan Anagian LLC, Mike Pressure from TNG Roofing and Solar. They're a return sponsor as well. John Perez, Strategic Leadership Consultant, Brian from Hendricks Pharmacy, and Greg McGinty from Remax. So again, thank you very much for the sponsorships tonight. Hit that like button on subscribe to our channel. And here's a kick. I want to make sure that he can get back in, contain him. And it looks like he's going to coast into the end zone for a kickoff return touchdown for the Bearcats. And just like that, the Bearcats are back in this game. Marcosian takes a kickoff about the 25-yard line and weaves his way right, then comes all the way left, and then comes back all the way right for a 75-yard touchdown kickoff return. Didn't even get a chance to tell you about the Wolfpack drive. That was 9 plays, 82 yards for their drive, but the offense will be back on the field right away. And we are all tied up, 14 apiece, 3:58 to play in the first half.
Well, if you're wondering why the Wolfpack went for 2 on their last conversion, the scoreboard tells you why. We're all knotted up at 14 apiece right now.
Wolfpack will get the ball to start the second half, so this could be a very important drive right here. Keeps Bonita's defense on the field. Although you never know. We'll see what they have in store. Sometimes it's a pooch kick. Sometimes it's a drive kick. I'm looking at the kicker, number 21. I don't see it. Alexander Laguna. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to offsides on the kicking team. Someone left early. White hat is coming up now to see what's going on. Apparently, anybody can make the calls now.
Not the white hat.
Not the white hat.
But he is wearing stripes, so I believe him.
I'll take his word for it. So it's going to be kicked off from the 35-yard line. Kickoff to Alvarado. Alvarado's going to pick up about 4 yards. Be down about the 43-yard line. That's where the Wolfpack will take over. All tied up at 14 in the second quarter.
Yeah, I kind of question that play call because between the penalty and the pooch kick, the Wolfpack are starting in pretty good field position.
At 43-yard line, absolutely. That's you're making a short field with not a lot of time on the clock.
It's almost like a 20-yard untimed play that they just got there.
And you're turning around and realizing they only need to get about 40, 45 yards to try a field goal.
Good protection by the offensive line.
He's just going to throw it away. It's a good job. Bonita just kind of filtered it back into a zone. They were just feathering that back a little bit. Sometimes the receivers, I think, and this is hard to do at high school, it's just got to find the little hole in the zone. They always want to continue to run, and sometimes if they just stop, that's going to create a big hole and a big opening. So it brings up second down and 10. The unfortunate thing is the clock does stop at that point, so that puts 3:40 hieroglyph on the on the scoreboard. I want to say 3:42 maybe. And pass intercepted by number 13. That's Bradshaw. Giles' pass just a little underthrown for Campuzano.
Well, it was a fake handoff to Campuzano. That pass was for Anthony Alvarado.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
down
right.
the right sideline, but underthrown and picked off by Bonita.
I saw the single digit. First down for Bonita at their own 47-yard line. 3:37 to play. Still a lot of time on the clock. Wolfpack need to come up with a pretty good stop here.
Wow, what a turn of events. Just in the last minute and a half, Claremont went from being up 14-7 to now tied, and Bonita's got the ball almost at midfield.
All right, trips out right, wide right again. Looks like a handoff inside. That's what it's going to be. Go to off tackle number 10. And Isaiah Yao's going to come in and lay the wood to him a little bit. But not before he picks up 9 yards on the play. It's going to be second down and 1, and Bonita's in hurry-up offense time. Bonita has all 3 of their timeouts also. It's a great job by Escada. I believe that's him at the bottom of the pile again. That might have been Seth Gonzalez.
You know, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I just saw bodies fly.
They don't have names on their jerseys.
Yeah. And here comes Bonita again. It's going to be third down and 1.
Well, it's 2 straight runs to Connor Spina. He's going for all of it on this play.
And he's going to get it.
And he gets it.
Touchdown, Bonita.
That's number 4, Ryder.
It's going to be a 42.
Number 4, Ryder Kadam.
Penalty in the end zone. Probably celebration penalty. So just like you were saying just a minute ago, up 14-7, now an opportunity, not an opportunity, but a possibility that they could be down by 7.
After just a couple minutes of gameplay. Unfortunate turn of events for the Wolfpack.
So we'll see what the penalty is going to be here. I believe they've told Coach Heil that the penalty is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to be against Bonita, and that will be assessed on the kickoff, which means Bonita will be kicking off from the 25-yard line. So Wolfpack can't say they haven't been given some opportunities this first half. And that kick is good. And with 2:34 to play in the first half, 21-14 Bonita. Wolfpack need to get a little bit of drive together here. So instead of kicking off at the 40, it looks like they're going to be kicking off from the 25-yard line.
They should get good field position. No timeouts, however. And with about 2.5 minutes on the clock, they're going to have to move the ball quickly. If they have a 2-minute offense in their playbook, now's the time to bring it out.
Going to be kicked off from the 25-yard line. So this will be interesting to see because I have to believe he's not going to pooch kick it this time. I think he's going to try to kick it as far as he can.
If they pooch it, the ball's going to be on their half of the field.
We will see what he's doing here. They're getting lined up. In high school, you have to have 5x5 now on each side of the kicker. You can't overload for safety reasons. It's a contact sport. That's all right. Wolfpack going to start right about the same place, about the 42, 43-yard line. That's too bad that hit him. They could have had the ball
yeah,
about the 45-yard line of Bonita.
They avoided the penalty by glancing off of Alvarado.
So last series for Bonita was 3 plays, went 53 yards, culminating in a 42-yard touchdown pass from Andrade to number 4, Cadam. 2:33 to play. First half, first down for the Wolfpack. Leaper goes in motion, slides inside into the slot. And just going to throw it away.
That's twice now that they've tried that rollout play with Giles looking for something in the flat or the sidelines with his receivers and hasn't found it.
And we talked about the idea in the past. We've always seen him roll left, and we've always questioned why you roll left and
being right-handed.
But Bonita's doing a good job, and I'm looking at their defensive set right now. They run it's kind of a hybrid. They're running 4 down linemen, but they're also taking their linebacker and bringing up a 5th on the weak side. We'll see if they continue to do that here. Well, now they're splitting their linebacker out, so there's a single middle backer. They're taking Campuzano and going wide. Screen to Leaper. Leaper does a pretty good job there of evading the first set of tacklers. Picks up about 7 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe he picked up 8. We'll see where they're at.
At 6'3", he's hard to bring down. Even if you get contact on him, it's a lot of arm tackling. He's strong enough to take you ahead for about 8 yards.
And we're right at the 2-minute mark here. 2 minutes to play. Wolfpack trail 21-14. They also will be getting the second half kickoff. So if they can come down and get a little points on the board here, do something positive with it, they'll be able to have the opportunity to go up on their next drive. Campuzano is going to pick up the first down. They're going to call him inbounds, and now they're going to say stop the clock for a first down, so they move the chain. So they've got to hurry up and get moving. 1:33, clock is stopped.
Yeah, that was one of those plays where he got stopped, which technically if you stop their forward progress and then push them backwards out of bounds, the clock continues to run.
And now the clock should be continuing to run. We're at 1:33. I'm waiting for the official to run the clock. He's running the clock now, and clock up. There we go. Now we're running. So we have first down for the Wolfpack. Definitely passing situations here.
Same set as last play.
Campuzano does a good job coming out of the backfield, a little out route. Picks up they're going to give him a first down. It's a great job, 10-yard pickup. So clock will stop clock should be stopped.
It's right at the first down.
It's still
marker.
running.
Sideline judge is whistling.
It's a
to
first
stop
down.
The clock.
They had about 12 seconds run off the clock. So it'd be a first down for the Wolfpack. Right now, it's not about the downs; it's about the time. And Coach Heil wants that time put back on the clock. He's talking to the officials.
Well, Claremont's going to take this opportunity to have a little huddle with their assistant coach and offensive coordinator, Ryan Campuzano.
104. 104 on the clock. 105. So we're putting about, that's a 5. Our famous bulbs again on the scoreboard. First down for the Wolfpack. The clock will run. Good catch by Dunphy. Ball's out of bounds. 54 seconds left to play. It's a good route right there by Dunphy.
That's a nice quick out route to Dunphy to get out of bounds quickly.
I was watching Bradshaw on the play about split second. He just peeled off from the defender.
And that only burned 9 seconds off the clock.
Second down and about 4, but right now your clock is your main issue because you have no timeouts. So you have to, the Bonita's going to try to keep you in bounds. You see the cornerbacks kind of peeling off again. It's going to be a snap throw. Oh.
He's looking for Leaper there on the left side. Leaper, he had some distance between him and his defender.
I like the route run. I like the deep post and then the deep out. That looked good. So we're going to go 3rd and 5, but again, we've got 49 seconds left on the clock in the first half. So we're looking right now, obviously this would be a 47-yard field goal. We need to be able to get a few more yards if we're even going to try that.
Well, they're burning about 10 seconds per play. They're only going to have a few more before they run out of time.
Run. He's got open field. He's got open field, and he's going to get the first down.
Keeps the drive alive. And it stops the clock.
I thought he ran out of bounds about 2 yards farther down the field, but I can't see that far across the field.
He did the old Aaron Rodgers move where he held the ball out in front of him as he ran out of bounds, which technically does put it a couple yards ahead. I don't know if the sideline judge caught that or not.
Yeah, I don't know about the high school rules. All right, first down for the Wolfpack, 41 seconds left to go. Ball is on the 26-yard line. They have not done anything yet. We've got to make sure that they complete. They have to really focus here. Another 41 seconds left to play. Getting a first down is great, but they wanted to be able to get points on the board. And I think we're going to get a timeout. Timeout, Bonita. So Bonita's going to call a timeout here. This gives us another opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors tonight. Again, our platinum sponsors, Lisa Castro, Stephanie Bradhurst, Angie Kocharian with Allstate. Thank you very much for your support of Wolfpack football. Metro Honda, Metro Acura, thank you very much for being our on-screen sponsors. You will see their logos atop Bonita there on the ticker. I want to say thank you for that. Also, thank you to Sarah Griffin and Yesenia Arias. Hal Hargrave and Be Perfect, thank you very much for your sponsorships.
Well, it's been pretty good clock management with the play calling so far in these last couple minutes. They put themselves in a good position to try to get some points. 41 seconds between them and the end of the half.
I do like I think they have to get probably about another 8 to 10 yards if for a field goal. Obviously, they're looking for more than that. But I'm looking out here at Bradshaw on one side and Cadam on the other side. I don't know who was the targeting call against. That person shouldn't have been playing at all, and not sure who that was on Bonita's side. But anyway, 41 seconds. first down. Giles ducks underneath. He's going to scramble. And he's going to get quite a few yards, pick up about 6 or 7 yards on the play. Though at the best thing, he gets out of bounds.
Wow. They had 2 linebackers coming in straight up the gut at Nathan Giles. He was able to bob and weave, duck, get around them, get outside the pressure, and get out of bounds and gain 6 yards.
It's a great job by Giles, reading the pressure, and again, the maturity of Giles.
That's true. Has grown a lot in that area between his junior and senior year.
Looking at the big lineman up there, this is that time where we talked about the idea of the size of the lineman wearing down the defensive line. The defensive line looks like they're gassed right now.
So the ball's on the 20-yard line, which would make it a 40-yard, 35-yard field goal?
About a 35, 37-yard field goal. It's a great job by Leaper.
Leaper,
that ball is going to be, I don't know if they're going to call, I know it's going to be a first down. They have 29 seconds on the clock. They're going to run another play. As soon as the clock gets going.
They're on the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
And they're just going to spike it.
Giles is going to kill the clock. Great job. Great job on Giles to kill the clock, and he's going to come over and get a call here from Coach Campazano.
That was a good catch and run by Leaper. He got thrown down just before getting out of bounds.
So I will say they actually have an opportunity here to maybe run a sweep, run the ball, but it's got to be quick. They're going to have to, if they run it at second down, they can come up and kill it at third down and have an opportunity for a field goal if they don't get in the end zone. But I think the way they're playing right now, you might as well go for keep it passing.
They could also take a few shots at the end zone with a pass play too.
True. Plenty of time on the clock to do that. Second down and goal from the 5. This would be a great shot in the arm for the Wolfpack. And we're going to have another timeout for Bonita. As we said earlier, I think that the defensive line is getting a little gassed.
We definitely have the size advantage at the line of scrimmage. We'll see what that does for the second half.
Tonight is also Staff Appreciation Night. So Staff Appreciation Night, you will see that if you continue watching a little bit. If you're here in the stadium, they will be recognizing some teachers. The players gave some jerseys out to some of their teachers that have made an impact on them while in high school, and they will be recognized this evening. Campazano, touchdown, Wolfpack.
Oh, I love that call. I love that swing pass. Great pass by Nathan Giles. He put it right on the money to Campazano as he was swinging out to his right. He was met by 2 Bearcats, and he just took all 3 of them into the end zone on his own.
Best part about that play, Giles threw it before he was looking.
He did.
It was a timing route. Caden turned around. It was right in his pocket.
And that's a tougher throw than you think, because if you throw behind him, he can't catch it because he's running forward. If you throw it in front of him, it's really hard to adjust because you're running sideways.
And with that, the extra point's good. With 14 seconds to play, we are all tied up here at Wolfpack Stadium. 21-21 on the first day of fall. So on that drive, on the Wolfpack drive, went 11 plays, went 57 yards in just over 3 minutes. Just 2:58, just under 3 minutes. So did a great job there of making sure that, again, possessing the ball, running, passing. Great 2-minute offense there.
Well, you know what that does? All the bad luck, all the turnovers, all the interceptions, all the kickoff returns for touchdowns that happened in that 2-minute stretch there in the second quarter, you can erase all that. You can erase all that. You can turn the page. You can call this game 0-0 at this point and just say that we're just going to play at one half of football.
Best part about that, the clock is over.
I almost jinxed it.
Timeout for the Bearcats. It looks like there is going to be 1 second left on the clock. Again, it's going to be Noah McHale. Ran right back up the gut, running back about, almost about 60 yards. The ball's going to be down on the 10-yard line, roughly about 11-yard line. And we're seeing whether they're going to come out and run a play or they're going to come out and kick the ball. I'd have to believe with only 1 second left on the clock.
Well, Kenny Ford was playing safety on that play. He was center field. And honestly, he saved the day. Yes. He saw it happen. He didn't rush up. He stayed back. He basically shepherded him towards the sideline, made his sideline his second defender.
Well, I got to hand it to Bonita here. I see what you're saying with that. He kept him in bounds. Oh, it is going to be a kick. I apologize. I cut you off. So Kenny Ford was doing what?
He did. Kenny Ford saved that from being a touchdown.
Yes.
He angled him towards the sideline, stood him up until his teammates could catch up and finally bring him down.
And here's going to be a kick. And that kick is going to be good. With no time on the clock, the Bearcats go up 24-21 at the half. And that'll be our halftime, and we will get back to you start the third quarter. Have a good evening so far.
Well, they play 2 halves of football, Jim. You can put the first half behind you. You can make your adjustments. It's essentially a tied game. Obviously, it's not a tied game. We're down by 3 points. But you got to play that second half of football, see who comes out in the end.
And you are not going to catch him. Giles puts it on a dime right in Campazano's breadbasket. Didn't break stride at all. Touchdown, Wolfpack. How about that to open the second half?
How about that pass by Nathan Giles? He's got 2 passing touchdowns on the season. That's the 3rd. He dropped a dime right into the lap of Caden Campazano. I don't remember if that was a wheel route or if Caden was lined up as a receiver on that play, but he had a good 2 steps on his defender. Didn't have to slow down at all to catch that ball.
I think it was a straight. I think he was lined up as a receiver because by that just 3-step drop and let it go. And
that's a statement play to start this second half. If Bonita thought that they had us on our heels with that last-second field goal, that was a statement. That was a statement to come out to say, we are in this game and we want to play to win.
And now puts Bonita back on their heels a little bit. 28-24 Wolfpack. One play is going to run about 55 yards. It's going to be a 55-yard touchdown pass from Nathan Giles to number 2, Caden Campazano. Our official statistician takes it as one play, 52 yards. So we will take that as a 52-yard touchdown pass.
12 seconds into the second half, and they're already up 28-24.
Well, if you're just getting seated, coming back to the game here in the second half, just to recap, one play, 52 yards, puts the Wolfpack back up 28-24. Here's the kickoff from Nathan Giles. A good coverage by number 43. It's going to be Nathan Ordonez, I believe. It's going to be on the coverage.
That is the sophomore, Nathan Ordonez. Good tackle.
First down, Bonita from the 31-yard line. All right, Wolfpack, time to start arching your back, play a little defense here. Dual set, doubles on both sides, 2 receivers on each side.
Brandon Cole sneaking up. On bull rushes right up the middle.
Andrade dumps it off to number 10. That's going to be Spina. Spina's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play.
Well, Brandon Cole in that strong linebacker position with just bull rush straight up the middle forced the pass earlier than expected.
Yeah, I think Andrade was looking for a little deeper shot and just had to settle for his underneath route.
He didn't have time to go through his progressions. He had to get rid of that ball because B. Cole was in his face.
Yeah, they've got manned-up coverage on the right-hand side. It's going to be a handoff inside. Oh, he's off right tackle. Number 10, Connor Spina, is going to pick up the first down. He's going to pick up about 10 yards on the play, maybe 11. First down for the Bearcats.
He had room to run on that right side. Dunphy eventually brought him down, but he had already picked up 10 yards by then.
So we're going to see Spina leaves the game right now. Number 5 comes in the game. That's Cole Para. It's going to be a handoff to Para. Para's going to be stopped inside.
Nice.
I believe.
Good run stop there by Brandon Cole.
Brandon Cole, the missile.
Brandon Cole's got 29 tackles. He's averaging 10 tackles per game this year. He's strong enough to penetrate into the backfield and stop that run.
Yeah, he's in the weight room. I'm sure you see it all the time, but he just looks beefy, looks strong.
He's a monster.
Second down and 11. So we'll see. I have to believe there's going to be a pass here. He's going to roll left. Andrade is going to look. Oh! Through the hands, almost picked, but good coverage by Cole. Pass was intended for number 22, Joe Para, on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
That was really good defense, really good coverage. That would have been a tough play to make.
This could be a very important play of the ball game so far right here. If the Wolfpack can stop them, get the ball back.
A quick score, and then a good stop at midfield, that would really change the momentum in this third quarter.
10 minutes to play exactly. We're only 2 minutes gone. A lot of action so far in the third quarter. It's going to be a draw inside. Oh, and the Wolfpack read that pretty well.
Ryan Dunphy came in strong on that left side linebacker to force it into the middle. There's no way he could have bounced out on that. Had to run it up the middle.
Yeah, a tackle made by Tyler Bay. He came flying up the middle.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 4th down. I think the Bonita Bearcats are going to have to punt the ball away.
Kind of a surprising play call on 3rd and long to run the ball.
I think just trying to get over pursuit, possibly with the sprint out, thinking he's going to sprint, but Wolfpack were ready for that on the backside. Campazano will take the fair catch right about the 20-yard line, and that's where the Wolfpack will have their second possession of the second half. You know, we talk a lot about the offensive line. We're looking at Matty Graves at center, big number 66. That's Gocharian. We also have out there number 75, Carson Mowbray. Number 60, Wesley Valdivia, getting a start tonight. And also, I believe out there, still looking to see the other number on the line. We'll get it to you right after this play. 29-yard punt there by Cadam. Wolfpack take over 1st down. Giles in the gun. He's going to hand off to Campazano. Oh, I take it back. That looks like Brandon Cole with the carry. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Alvarado checks in now in the backfield for the Wolfpack. Pass is complete to Caden Campazano. He just can't elude too many tacklers. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play, though. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. I don't know if he was surprised by that or not, but all of a sudden he turned and the ball was on him. Giles has done a pretty good job tonight outside of the one interception. He's put the ball right on the numbers.
It was a good misdirection play. They had 4 receivers lined out, and Caden came out of the backfield to receive that pass. Almost like a slot pass, and he just started a little farther back.
And they're going to push forward, and I believe that's going to be a 1st down. Again, what you mentioned earlier, you have that big, beefy offensive line.
They're all 220, 230 and above, able to push the whole pile up 3 yards for that 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Wolfpack from the 33-yard line. .7:18 to play in the third quarter. Campazano's going to pick up about 3 yards. Just what you said before. He never really gets hit. He just kind of glides, and then they wrap him up, and he kind of falls forward for a few yards.
He's patient with his hole selection. He lets the play develop. He lets the holes happen. He takes the contact, and he's strong enough to push ahead for another couple yards.
2nd down and about 7 here. And I think this is just playing right into the game plan for the Wolfpack. Control the ball, keep the Bonita defense on the field.
I wouldn't say they're necessarily burning the clock.
No.
But they're definitely controlling the clock. They're controlling who has the ball.
Yeah, it's actually probably a good thing he didn't throw it. There was at least one lineman down the field. Oh, just when I said they have everything going their way.
Yeah. Did I say they were controlling the ball?
They're controlling the ball. Okay. Second down, third down now, and about 15. And sometimes that can happen with just one little lack of focus or a bad snap. We saw that a lot last year with a young offensive line or inexperienced, and now we've only seen it a couple times this year, but very inopportune opportunity there.
And Leaper. Leaper drags the pile ahead for the first down.
Wow. Talk about strength. Leaper goes about 6'3" on the outside, close to 200 pounds, if not a little over. And wow, just once he caught the ball, he was about 3 yards short. By the time he was done, he was 3 yards over the line.
Leaper is just an athlete. He plays on the varsity baseball team. And then when that's over, he comes out for the football team.
So here we go again. First down for the Wolfpack. And Bonita's bringing everybody in the house. They think it's going to be a run, and it is. Oh, one man to beat. Number 4, Cadam just got Campazano by the legs, but he still picks up 4 yards.
If he hadn't have made that foot tackle, Caden had room to run on that right side.
Yeah, and I have to say, like on the touchdown pass, he was even. The old adage, if you're even, you're leaving, and he just left that defender in the dust. So he's going to be able to outrun guys on the corner and on the edge. Second down and approximately 6 to go. Approaching 5-minute mark here in the third quarter.
It's another loose snap. This time Giles was able to pick it up and find some space. But there is a penalty marker on the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to call here. I see the Wolfpack walking backwards, so maybe a hold. Sometimes that happens when you have a scramble. All of a sudden people are caught off guard. Illegal block in the back. Illegal block in the back on the offense. So it's going to be, I believe that's a 10-yard penalty.
It is
10-yard penalty. Brings up, they're going to replay second down. So we're right back to second down and 15 for the Pack. Can't really fault the offense at that point. They're just trying to push bodies around when you see the quarterback scrambling. See Campazano one-on-one out here again. See what they're going to do. The safety may get some help.
Pump fake. He threw that ball up, and it was intercepted by number 24 for the Bearcats. That's Parker Smith, the senior.
Parker Smith puts the Bearcats in pretty good position. They're at the own 44-yard line with about 4:51 to play in the third quarter, still trailing 28-24 to the Wolfpack. Now, I thought the Wolfpack were pretty good about controlling the clock there, and hopefully they can get back on track here pretty quick.
They tried to open it up a little bit. They took a chance with that play, airing it downfield like that. Ended up with the turnover.
I think he put a little too much air in it, but it happens.
It happens.
First and 10. Andrade has trips to the left. Looks like a run formation, actually. Looks like he can hand off, and here it comes. It's going to be a run right up the middle. Great job by number 92. That's Travis Luna coming off the left edge. Does a great job, only picking up 2 yards on the play. We also had 2 bad snaps on that drive, too, which put us in deep situations. So,
Travis Luna, the junior, is filling in for Julian Zacharias tonight.
And we've got an injured Bearcat on the ground right now. The injury is down to Ethan Lorenz, their center. Hopefully he's okay. We never wish ill will on anybody. It's a tough physical game. The trainers are out on the field for Bonita. So they help him up. He's gingerly walking off. And hopefully that young man can return. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8, back to football. To bring 2nd down and 8 for the Bearcats. Again, want to say great job by the Crazies tonight. If you have an opportunity to pan to the Crazies, and we can go ahead and see what they're doing, it's great. It's a blackout tonight. They're doing lots of people here tonight. It's great to see on a Thursday night. Andrade is going to roll left. He's going to throw back the other way. And it's going to be dropped by number 14.
That was intended for Marcosian. The ball was a little short, and he dropped it. But Tyler Bay had good pursuit. Ended up slipping, trying to catch Andrade in the backfield.
It's going to bring up another long 3rd down for the Bearcats. 3rd down and 8. So definitely another passing down. We'll see if the Wolfpack can get home.
Big play here for the Wolfpack defense.
Marcosian with a nice catch.
And LeBay with the tackle. He's quick and shifty in open field. He was able to dodge a couple of Wolfpack players before LeBay got him.
Yeah, just not enough pressure coming from up front, but Andrade had all day to throw that ball. But here we go, 1st down for Bonita. Might see another run here. I see number 10 in the game, Spina. Well, now we have double sets. Slots on both sides. Looks like a run formation, and it's going to be. It's going to pick up about, say, 4 yards on the play. 3.5, 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and about 7 for the Bearcats.
That was LeBay again. Sorry. Yeah, LeBay's playing stopper in the run game.
Yeah, Spina's getting a first. He's really not being hit until he's in the linebacker about 4 yards down the field. So, Bonita has found something on that offensive line. It's a great hit by number 42, Brian Escada.
He came at him from behind. He left the line to run downfield and make that tackle.
Yeah, I don't think Marcosian knew he was coming.
No. Marcosian was worried about the linebackers and cornerbacks. He didn't expect the linemen to come up from behind and hit him.
So 3rd down and 3. Here could be a handoff right here. Going to try to see if they'll jump. Wolfpack have been very great on the defensive end, have been outstanding as far as not jumping.
Good line discipline by the team.
It's going to be a 1st down for the Bearcats. Just picks up enough. Picks up 3 yards, needed 2. Another Bearcat is down. Not sure what's they're looking at. Maybe just a cramp. And it looks like it's just a cramp. So good news for the young man. It's going to kind of inadvertent timeout, which is a good thing for the Wolfpack right now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wolfpack hold a 28-24 lead. Wolfpack have to arch their back again. Defense needs to rise up. Get to some of our sponsors again. Our silver sponsors, again, My Gym by Amanda Thompson. We Got 'em Tees. Have great Letterman jackets by Kim Piro. Lost Levels Arcade, Claremont Modern Dentistry. Also want to say thank you to DJ Junior G for doing our music tonight. Uba Tuba, who gives us our ACI bowls on Saturday afternoons. Shapiro's, want to say thank you to them. Claremont Place, Village Postmark, always a good one. I Like Pie. Everyone likes pie. That's a good place. State Farm from Eric Martinez. Montgomery Steel from Mike Montgomery. And definitely the Printers. Thank you for helping out with our programs. Appreciate that. Have a great thank you out there. First down for Bonita. Andrade in the backfield. Para off to his left-hand side. Marcosian goes in motion. And just off the...
He was trying for Bradshaw on that play, but he had people in his face. There was a couple Wolfpack players who got penetration on that play.
Defensive coordinator Anthony Heil dialed something up. They came from that offside and were just missed him. But I definitely think they disrupted his timing.
They did. He had to throw it early.
Second down and 10. I think this could be a running play right here. Nope.
Brandon Cole crept up on the line.
Inside handoff.
Oh, he had great penetration to the quarterback, but he had already handed it off by then.
Great misdirection play there by Bonita. It's going to bring up... Are they giving him the first down? Yes, they're giving him the first down. So it's going to be first and 10 from the 17-yard line, it looks like. Thank you again to all of the sponsors that we've mentioned. We also want to say thank you to all of the viewers. We are very close to hitting our 1,000 level mark. We want to make sure that if you are on our channel and have not subscribed, definitely hit that button, subscribe, get us to there. We will have possibly a gift for someone at that point.
Andrade's got time to throw. Jamel Oliver was able to spin him out of bounds before reaching the end zone.
First and goal for the Bearcats. So they're going to have an injury timeout, and I think it's the official.
We have an injured referee on the field.
The referee's going down. He's down on his knee. Athletic trainers. Jonathan Snap, the sports medicine athletic trainer here at Claremont High School, is out attending to the official, seeing what's going on. Apparently everybody's okay. Wolfpack come back out on defense. First and goal from the 3-yard line. 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Full house backfield. Andrade's up under center right now. He's going to turn. He's going to hand off. He's going to be stopped. No gain, maybe loss of a yard.
What a job by Dunphy. Dunphy from that outside linebacker spot got into the backfield in a hurry and wrapped up the running back before he even got to the line of scrimmage.
So we're going to go 2nd down and goal here. We talk about arching their back. They've done it a few times this year.
Where you talk about a goal line stand, this is a time for one.
They could really use a turnover here. Here they come again. Andrade's going to be up under center. Oh,
ball's loose. Picks it up, and it's intercepted. Jamel Oliver stepped in front of that pass and picked it off.
Well, I guess I called that.
Did someone call for a goal line stand?
Someone called a goal line stand.
Someone called for a goal line stand.
And I think I said turnover, but hey, we're not going to worry about that. So,
but the way that play developed, it was kind of ugly from the beginning. It was a fumbled snap. He picked it up, and then honestly, he threw a rainbow towards the end zone. And Jamel Oliver had plenty of time to step in front of that pass and pick it off. What a stop for the Wolfpack.
The fumbled snap definitely threw the timing off. I think he figured if I could just lob it up there, it'll be fine. But Jamel Oliver, Johnny on the spot. 1st down, Wolfpack. They take over at about their 8-yard line. Campazano around left end. He's going to pick up again, like we said. Never really gets hit. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play.
I mean, by stretching the play like that all the way to the sideline, it's easy to pick up 5 yards. Well, easy for him.
As you see on your screen, Brian Escada over there with Jamel Oliver, the hero of the moment. Great pick in the end zone.
Boy, that's got to be tough for the Bonita offense to take. They were moving the ball down the field. It seemed like a score was inevitable. Last thing they expected was a turnover.
Campazano right up the gut, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter here once they wind the clock. There's 1 second left. Again. That's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Wolfpack 28, Bearcats 24. They'll flip ends of the field. 12 minutes to decide this local city battle. Timmy Trumpet, you can hear it on the screen. Start the 4th quarter. I'm looking for the Mets reliever to come flying out of there.
Apparently the DJ's taking requests because Coach Heil wanted this to start the 4th quarter.
What a great turnout. When I look at our stands right now, this is, with everything going on with the COVID and everything else, so great to see everybody back out. All right, Wolfpack are going to start the 4th quarter. Giles at quarterback. Campazano with the handoff again, going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Prince Danes watching in Chicago. Big shout out there.
Well, they're keeping that strong fullback, that double fullback set that they like to pull. They're keeping that in the playbook, and they're running it. It's like a body shot. It's like a just body shot after body shot.
I think there's 22 people within 10 yards of each other. Oh, just out of the reach of Leaper.
Where Leaper had 2 defenders covering him. He had a half a step on them. The ball was just a little bit out of his reach. He dove for it.
I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, possibly.
And that dive, the way he landed, seems to have taken the wind out of them.
All right, so Wolfpack are going to come up with a 3rd down and 7 here. And Leaper's up now on his feet.
Yeah, I don't mind that play call.
I don't either.
On 2nd and 7, you take a shot.
If you pop it, wow, now you really put the pressure on.
It's a game changer if you make that play. And if you don't, you still got 3rd down.
All right, 3rd down and 7. Wolfpackers setting up here. Still in that strong set. Giles, it's going to be a straight sprint. He might have the edge. He will.
He's going to be really close. Depends on where he ran out of bounds. I think he's going to be a couple yards short.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Turn it up. 4th and 2, but the Wolfpack here, they're going to go ahead and punt the ball away. Wow. I really thought he was farther up the line than that. All right, well. Last time Logan Castro was punting, he punted it right to the defender. Let's hope that he puts it down on the left or right of the defender. You never want to kick it directly to the return man.
Good kick. Joe Parra lets it bounce.
It's a good roll right there for the Wolfpack. They flip the field. 10:54 to play in the game. Wolfpack lead 28-24. 1st down for the Bearcats. It's a great punt by Logan Castro. All right, so last time Wolfpack were able to turn away the Bearcats at the goal line, in the end zone actually, and now they have an opportunity here to do the same thing again. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Andrade in at quarterback. Number 5, that's Parra, also off to his right.
They're going to blow that play dead before it even starts. Flag now comes out.
Too many men on the field. Illegal substitution on the Wolfpack. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Apparently it's a 15-yard penalty.
I think they're double-checking their math on that one.
That's a 5-yard penalty. First and 5 for Bonita now. They're creeping. Here comes off the edge. Nice
Great
job.
tackle. Brandon Cole with lateral speed coming from that linebacker position to make the tackle. Gained a few yards. But whenever you can tackle Marcosian in open space, that's a good play.
Yeah, Marcosian had a lot of green in front of him.
And blockers, too.
Yes. 2nd down and 2. I'm really impressed with Ryan Dunphy tonight. Doing a good job coming out here one-on-one on the outside, one of the toughest receivers in the area. He's done a great job of keeping him under control.
He's made a good leap from his sophomore to junior year.
And then Caden Campazano's over on the side tackling Pass was complete to Bradshaw. It's going to be enough for a first down. 10 minutes to play in the ball game.
It's also worth mentioning that Ryan Dunphy is not normally your starting outside linebacker. He's filling in for Zach Leeper tonight.
And he's doing a great job. Next man up. So no injury to Leeper because he's obviously playing on offense. So Dunphy's getting a lot of time tonight, which is great.
That was a screen pass to Parra. It looked crowded, like they may have been able to tackle him, but he had enough blockers. He made a good cut to the outside to move that ahead for 9 yards.
And here we go with that bend, don't break philosophy again. They might get a few yards here and there, but they're putting up a fight once it gets down close to the goal line. So 9:29 to play. Second down and 1 for the Bearcats. And all night long we just talked about the great discipline, and it's the one time they're going to give them the first down.
It's going to take mistake-free football in these final 9 minutes if you want to close out this game. Thinking back to Coach Anthony Heil's key to the game, one of them was to shut down number 4, Noah McHale. He's out there on single coverage with Anthony Alvarado. So you got to give Alvarado credit. In single coverage, Alvarado gives up, I'm going to say, 9 inches, according to the media guide on McHale. But so far, he hasn't been a big factor in this game. Andrade's been choosing other receivers to throw the ball to instead.
Yeah, Makosian's actually kind of been his big target tonight so far. He's really seen him in open spaces about 10 to 15 yards down the field. Second down right now and about 8 for the Bearcats. 8:20 to play. They're going to overload the right side. It's going to be a toss, which acts as a pass. And that's not going to go very far. In fact, they may just get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a couple feet.
Yeah, good job by Seth Gonzalez to pursue that, not over-pursue it. Meet him right there at the line of scrimmage to pull him down.
So it's going to bring up third down now and 9, probably third and 8. So this is a definite passing down. Wolfpack again, careful with the draw plays, careful with the screen passes. See how they're going to play this.
Chance for a big stop by the defense.
Wolfpack, I believe, are going to take a timeout on that. Timeout, Wolfpack. 7:33 to play. Big play right here for the defense of the Pack.
Probably a good timeout to call there by Coach Heil. That's an important play. That could be a difference maker in this fourth quarter of this game.
Yeah, this is a big turning point. This could be really the play of the game right now, because if they have to turn around and go for it, well, obviously I think they're in 2-down territory, but I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. If they punt the ball away, they still have all 3 of their timeouts. They would pin the Wolfpack back deep, but the way the Wolfpack have been able to move the ball, I don't know if Bonita would get it back.
It's really a crossroads here. You can see that if they convert this first down, it is a 3rd and long, but if they convert it and keep driving down the field and get points, right, they could take the lead. On the other hand, you take the road the other way, Wolfpack make a stop, they get the ball back, they drive the field, burn some clock, and maybe salt this game away.
We'll see what happens. The next 7 minutes will tell us. Third down and 8. He overthrew him. He actually had him beat. Cadam had Alvarado beat by a step or two, and Andrade just couldn't put it down. And there's actually a penalty flag on the play. Boy, that's going to be holding against Bonita.
So it wouldn't have counted anyway.
It wouldn't have counted, but I have to say right now, I think do you move him back?
I think you decline. I think you decline that penalty and you make him punt it.
I don't. Oh wow, this is a tough call. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
I think you dodged a bullet on that play.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna put him. They're gonna make it a tough play for him.
Wow.
But they're also going to get third down over again.
If that ball was thrown a foot shorter, because Cadam had a hand on it.
Yes.
He had one hand on it, and if it's any shorter, he gets two hands on it, and it's a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah, it would have been a phenomenal catch if he did come down with it.
I think they dodged a big bullet right there. I would have made them punt it, but that's why I'm up in the booth, and Coach Hiles holding the whistle.
I think right here you got third down and 21. Maybe third down and 20. I think you're going to look at maybe a screen pass right here, a tunnel screen. You know, safeties just need to start pedaling. Pedal, 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 pedal. Pedal, 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 pedal. Pedal, pedal, pedal. No, it's a great hit. It's a great hit.
Boy, Andrade had rushers in his face. He evaded a sack twice.
He hit him with his arms, and it just looked bad because of the timing of it. But it was just a great, clean hit.
It was a good pass to Ryan Cadam. Caden Campzano came up to make the hit, make the tackle, and he drew the flag. But without the benefit of instant replay and review, you can't go back and see what happened.
Yeah, Caden does a great job of coming in hard, but that play right there, he didn't even square him up. He just happened to hit him with his arms. But because he had the force that came, again, it looks worse than it is. And, you know, unfortunately, referees are not looking at the actual play. They're just looking at the force of the contact. And unfortunately, there should be no penalty on that play.
Wow. If you're watching this at home or watching this after Thursday the 22nd, you'll have the luxury of going back in our recording and watch that play again for yourself, and then you can decide.
Yeah, our referees are talking about it right now, and I'm not sure that they're going to call. We'll see what happens, but that'll be an unfortunate situation if they call that. They're going to call personal foul. I don't know what the together hands mean.
I'm not familiar with that signal.
I'm not familiar with that signal.
That's not unnecessary roughness?
No,
it's not targeting.
It's not targeting. I'm not sure what that means. Body blow? I don't.
He hit him too hard? Boy.
Well, either way, it's going to give Bonita a first down.
You know, it's an unfortunate call because it's having such a big impact into the finish of this game. You never want a play call by the referees to impact the game that much.
Right. So now I'm curious because they're walking it back.
Now the Bonita team is walking back to the original line of scrimmage. I wonder if they're still talking about it.
Well, because it wasn't a first down, I wonder if they're going to take the penalty and they'll take the play. Or they'll take the penalty and replay the down, because if not, it would have been fourth down.
That's a good point.
On the play. Because in high school, I don't believe it's an automatic. He didn't call targeting, so it's not. It wasn't. Although it was a personal foul, in high school, I think you mark the yardage, but you don't get the automatic first down.
So
it's coming up third down and 6.
So if they take it, it would have been fourth down.
Right.
So instead, you decline it, take the yards gained, and
we're going to have to find out
it's third down over again.
We'll have to come find out what that signal was.
We're
not
taking the penalty.
Not for
If you know what that penalty is, please put it in the comments.
Yeah, some people have already texted me saying that's not a penalty, shouldn't have been called, but unfortunately we are where we are.
Oh.
Third down and about 5, I guess. It's going to be a run up the middle.
And Parra gets the first down.
And it's still time here. Wolfpack just need to clear their heads, get back on track here. First and 10 for the Bearcats, about the 26-yard line. 7 minutes left to play in the game. Wolfpack still hold a 28-24 lead. Cole Parra is going to walk right up the middle. He's going to pick up about 13 yards. That's going to be a first down for Bonita, right around the 11 to 12-yard line of the Wolfpack. Bonita's going fast.
They're making holes to run through that offensive line. That's Parra again.
His knee was scraping the ground.
LeBay got him by the feet.
He scraped. That is amazing that the officials could not see that. He actually went to a knee to keep his balance, and nothing was called. Wow. Makes you stronger to overcome it. It's just really difficult to do that. 6 minutes left to go. Second down and 2.
Spina rumbles ahead for another yard. Short of the first down. They can get a first down without going into the end zone.
Third down and less than a yard, it looks like.
And he looks to be in.
They're gonna call him down.
I guess they saw a knee that time. But it is enough for a first down. They're going to get first and goal from the 1.
So it is going to be a first down. First and goal, as Rob said, from the 1-yard line. Bonita's up quick, looking to go fast. .520 clock is running. I don't know why the clock was running during the entire time, but just people still subbing in and out. Here we go. Clock 5:14 to go.
It's going to be a sneak.
He's going to be stopped. He's not going to get in.
Good stand by the defensive line there. The ball spotted at about the 6-inch line.
It's going to be, isn't this third down? No, second down. And just nobody out there covering, unfortunately.
Yeah, a little pooch pass out to the left. And it's an easy walk-in for number 10, Connor Spina.
Connor Spina puts the Bearcats back up 30-28. 4:44 to play. Still plenty of time for the Wolfpack. Extra point coming here. Extra point is good. And with 4:44 to play in the game, 31-28 Bearcats. Yeah, a couple questionable calls there all the way down the field, but you just unfortunately not much you can do. No replay in high school. You just got to, this happened to be unfortunate. If those happen in the middle of the first quarter, I don't think you think too much about it, but
it is unfortunate. And you can't help but think the difference is 3 points now in the score, which is equal to the field goal they kicked right at the end of that second half.
That is correct, yeah. On Bonita's drive, it was 14 plays, 75 yards, in just under 3 minutes.
And they were helped with several penalties, too.
About 25 yards in penalties, yes.
Short
and
kick.
that's going to go out of bounds. So the Wolfpack will take that, I want to say, about the 40-yard line? 35-yard line, possibly?
So is the reason for the short kick, do they not want a run back opportunity
Well, it does.
on the side of Claremont, or are they putting it in the middle to where maybe it's hard to handle and there's a slim chance that maybe you get a loose ball and jump on it?
Yeah, I'm not sure about why you kick that hard down the sidelines. I would think it would be more of a pooch type punt or a pooch kickoff. But, yeah, it's that's one of the big mysteries. We go 1st and 10 for the Wolfpack on the 35-yard line. 4:44 to play. They're gonna have the Bonita re-kick. Coach Heil wants them to re-kick.
Maybe Coach Heil wants an opportunity for a run back.
Well, I have to say, if they're going to keep punching like that, and that ball eventually is going to come to one of the players, they're going to get another 5 or 10 yards out of that. So anything beyond the 35 right now is money for them.
So at what point do you not have two returners back at the 15-yard line? Maybe just leave one back there.
Yeah, it depends
bring
on
another one up to the middle.
They haven't proven they can kick the ball deep. I would actually bring one of the guys up and put him in a diamond shape where he's
right,
behind Brandon Cole about 15 yards.
Exactly.
Because the way he's kicking, it looks like he's just going to punch the ball again.
Yep.
And well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
I mean, maybe that's the design of the play. It's just
I'm surprised that's not done more. It gets that middle bounce over the.
Yep. You got to remember, it's not a round ball.
Right.
It bounces funny sometimes.
Well, the Wolfpack now are going to have 4:41 to play. Going to be on their own 17-yard line to start. They need to go. What are we talking? 70, 83 yards for a touchdown?
Yep. Or maybe 63 to tie it with a field goal.
That would be nice, too.
It's a pass intended for Anthony Alvarado. He was open. That was good play design. He was there. Anthony was there. Didn't have many defenders around him. He might have been able to ramble for a little bit, but it was short. The pass, not Anthony.
2nd down, 10 to go. Wolfpack, you're in that time of we only have 2 timeouts, and it's one of those situations. If you don't pick up enough yardage here, you got to punt the ball back, and you're just hoping that your defense can hold. But offensively right now, we need to get a few yards. Get some momentum going. Giles throws the ball out of bounds. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
He was waiting for that play to develop. When he rolls out like that, it extends the play, which is good. But it seemed like every offensive and defensive player was just squished up against that left sideline.
Agreed, yeah.
Nowhere to throw the ball, and he just smartly threw it away.
And it's a smart play of all the plays that he could have done. You don't want to force something down here at this point and throw an interception. So 3rd down. I'm surprised they didn't come out and run the ball a little bit.
I think they realize they need to start getting yardages in chunks.
Wow, tale of 2 halves right now. 4th down, have to punt the ball away. They took exactly 13 seconds off the clock. Now 23 seconds off the clock. All right, Logan Castro back to punt. You cannot punt the ball directly to them. You got to punt it away. Great punt.
Another good one. Goes over the head of the defender, of the returner.
Good roll.
That's going to roll past the 40-yard line.
4:14 to play. Bonita's going to take over. 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. Well, it's been a back-and-forth game all night, which was what we expected. Right from the get-go, you could see Bonita march down the field, went up 7-0. Claremont came back, marched back down, tied it at 7. Bonita goes up Wolfpack go up 14-7, and then it was just mayhem for about 2.5 minutes. Bonita scored on a long touchdown run, got an interception, turned around and put another points on the board within 2 minutes, and they were down. Wolfpack answered to tie it at 21. Right now we're 4:14. We're 31-28. Bonita has the ball.
And that was a smart run after the catch by Bradshaw. He had that ball tucked in with both arms, and he made sure that he went down inbounds, too, to keep that clock running.
And really a screen pass like that from Andrade is like a run play. It's an extension of the running. I see Spina back in the game now. I'm sure we're going to get a heavy dose of him right now. 3:48 to play.
Spina's a load at running back at 6'1" and 240, especially when he's got holes to run through.
Yeah. Pass is incomplete. That's a help for the Wolfpack right there at 3:24 on the clock. Clock will stop. Bring up 3rd down and 1. Now I have to believe they're going to run the ball here.
He had pressure. They brought 2 linebackers up, blitzing on that play. Andrade had to get rid of it fast.
I'll say number 3, Noah McHale, has not really had the night we expected him to have tonight. He's been kind of blanketed all evening.
Yeah, they have shut him down. He doesn't have his numbers like usual. And
he looks like he's a little injured right now, too.
He came up a little slow on that play. He doesn't look 100%. Spina with a hard, tough run. Push the pile ahead to get that 1st down.
Yeah, I'm watching number 3 out here. He is not looking right.
And the referees are going to call a timeout. I think they see possible injuries to him. He doesn't look right, and so they're going to call an official timeout and make him sub out.
Yeah, he's holding his left arm down. We'll see what's happening over there. But number 4 checks back in. That's Cadam. The clock will resume with 3 minutes to play. Wolfpack need to get a good stop. That's a good stop by the defense right there. Good tackling. Going to pick up about 3.5 there. Bring up 2nd down and about 7 for Bonita. They're in no hurry at this point. Right now, if the Wolfpack can stop them on this drive, on this down, they'll start using their timeouts. Second down, 7 yards to go.
Oh, the ball's loose. Ball is loose, but the whistle blew. I fear they're going to call that his forward progress was stopped before the ball came out. That's a shame.
Oh, that official is having a rough night. He's had 3 or 4 calls when he just
Boy, that's a tough break for the Wolfpack.
Wow.
Because someone put a hat on that ball.
Yeah, he did.
And
I think the official blew the whistle just a tad early, thinking it was just going to be a routine tackle.
I don't know if that was Leaper or Cole, or I'm not sure who came up and made that hit, but he stopped Spina in his tracks, and the ball popped loose.
Yeah, I think he thought it was just going to be a routine tackle, and I think he blew the whistle about a half step too early. And by the time he blew it, he realized the ball was going the other direction.
And the shame is that once the whistle is blown, you can't unblow it.
Yeah,
you can't take that back. But
so the Wolfpack are going to take their second time out of the half right here. 1:58 to play. It's going to bring up third down. Really, this is going to be the play right now of the game. So.
Yeah.
If they can stop him, call another timeout, it's going to force Bonita to punt the ball.
Yeah, with just under 2 minutes left, down by 3, Claremont really needs to stop right here. God, another tough call, tough break for the Wolfpack on that one.
And this is one. If you're Bonita, do you sell out and go for the big ball, or do you run the ball and force them to use their last timeout?
It's 3rd and 5, so it's not an easy get.
No,
for the run game.
I would look at the screen. They've been throwing that screen out on the side. You might want to throw another receiver. I see Campazano now walking over to that other side on the receiver.
I think Claremont's going to bring the pressure on this play. It's going to be a handoff to number 5 up the middle, and he looks to be stopped.
Yep. So 1:49 to play. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So they tried to run it with Parra. Parra's there. He's their horse running that ball. He's got the most yards of any running back on the team. But Claremont came up big on that play to make the stop.
Yeah. Well, they're going to call. We call timeout. I think Bonita's talking about it. They may try to come out and do a hard count, see if we jump. And Wolfpack have been stymied since the very first play of the half. They went 82 yards on one play. 52 yards on one play. So we will see what Bonita comes out in. 1:49 to play. A lot of missed opportunities tonight for both. Oh, they bring their offense back out on the field.
Are they going to run a play? Or is it a trick punt? What do they got in store?
I think this is crazy. It might be a short punt. Maybe it's going to be a...
Oh, I think we got a false start.
Wow.
We got a false start on Bonita. Well, that may dictate what they do here.
Yeah, that's going to dictate their punting
and
the ball
I think they're
here.
bringing out their punt personnel. That also may have been the design.
Could
See
be.
if we can get Claremont to jump with a hard count, and if they don't, someone jump off on our side just to avoid the penalty.
Right.
Or I guess delay game would have done the same thing.
Same situation. Well, the clock's not running, so it's
true.
Makes the decision a little easier. So Campazano's back to receive the punt. He's just going to let it fall. It's going to go out of bounds right about the 13, 14-yard lines. We'll see. They're going to call it at the 15-yard line. So Wolfpack will have 1:42 to go to be able to get down into field goal range. Everybody's in 4th down territory at this point. You have 4 plays every time to get 10 yards. Nathan Giles comes out, leads the Wolfpack It's going to be a great defining drive for the Wolfpack. And I kind of don't like what I see from Bonita. They're playing a little soft. They're going to overload one side.
He was looking for Kenny Ford on that crossing route.
It's a good job by number 5. That's Para in the middle.
Para. He was there to step in the way.
You know, I want to say right now that if you run I don't want to say a wheel route, but if you run something where you have like a chair route, an out and up, the only guy you'd have to beat is the safety, because the cornerback's biting on every out route. They're probably in a cover 2 right now.
But they did have a big play on a wheel route last week with Caden coming out of the backfield. Well, that was Zach Leeper trying to make that catch on the sideline.
It's going to be incomplete. Well, you got 2 downs to get 10 yards right here. And
yeah, I think at this point getting some yards on third is more important than how much time it takes.
Absolutely. You have to be able to get up the field.
Because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where it's 4th and 10.
Bonita's pinning their ears back. Here they come.
And it's intercepted. The ball is intercepted.
Intercepted by Bonita and that's intercepted by number 3. We just said Noah McHale hasn't done much all night. He possibly comes up with the biggest play for the Bearcats, and that will pretty much salt it away for the Bearcats tonight. So 1:28 to play. No timeouts left. They can take a knee, and they'll be able to kill the clock. So Wolfpack are going to fall to, well, they're going to even their record at 2-2. Bonita's going to run to 4-2. Next week, the Wolfpack will be right back here for senior night. That'll be against South Hills High School. Very hard-fought game tonight. We knew it would be. We knew it was going to be a close game from the get-go. Just 2 good, strong, disciplined programs. Coach Steve Bogan, and from the Bonita side, and they do a little co-head coaching. Bo Betty and Steve Bogan over there. Steve Bogan, we talked to him a little bit earlier during the year. He said his seniors are really starting to gel right now. They're really starting to get that feeling that they know that they can play in big games, and they showed that tonight. All right, we have down to 1:04, down to 1 minute to play. Waiting for the referee to put his hand up. Now there's been like 40 seconds off the clock.
You know, it's a close loss. It's a tough loss for Claremont. Only losing by 3. And I will say, for much of the game, Claremont played well enough to win.
Yes.
If not for some mistakes on their own part, some mental mistakes, penalties, and some questionable calls by the referees, this is a whole different ballgame.
Well, let's not forget either that special teams tonight killed us for about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
they had 2 long runs for one for a touchdown and one for a field goal at the end of the half. So that was that was a tough ball game tonight. Wolfpack are going to fall 31-28 to the Bonita Bearcats, but absolutely a tough, well-played game by both teams. Very clean. We hate to see the losing side of things, but I'll tell you what, all the games lead up to league, and that's still in front of us. So we have a lot more to go. All right, as we mentioned before, we have senior night. Next Friday night here at Claremont High School is senior night, and I'm not sure, will we have those festivities before the game? Live stream, so we will have those starting at 6 o'clock. Game will start at 7 if you want to watch the seniors be recognized for each of their sports, for their disciplines. We have band, we have football, cheerleading, athletic training, dance, Wolfgang. If you want to watch that starting at 6 o'clock next Friday night, we will love to have you on board. If you are new to watching us tonight, please click and subscribe. We are very close to reaching our 1,000th subscriber. We want to make sure that we get to that before the end of the season. Thank you very much. Any final words, Rob?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. Next week we get South Hills High School here at home on that Friday night. It's senior night. It seems a little bit early for senior night, but it is nonetheless, and that's a chance for the Wolfpack to bounce back.
All right, so for Rob Hoyle, for Frank Ramirez, and all of our student crew who do a great job behind the scenes, I'm Jim Muncie. We want to just leave you with always, go Pack.